then next thing the leprechaun and the gypsy get married, and we have a little Kang and Kudos in the wedding crowd. Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome back to 31 in the Treehouse of Horrors. So I'm Random Ross, and today I'm reviewing, we're on day 12, so I'm reviewing Treehouse of Horror 12. So, this opens with our crazy intro segment, and that is of Mr. Burns getting Mr. Smithers to put a Halloween prop up on the top of his house until Mr. Burns slips and gets electrocuted and the house tower bit falls apart, and the whole Burns family that are deceased get shot out their coffins. Then the Simpsons come over. Homer's dressed as Fred, and Marge is dressed as Wilma, and Maggie and Lisa are dressed as conjoined twins, and Bart is dressed as a chimney sweep by the look of it, and they're creeped out by what they see at Mr. Burns, and they run through the gate and get sliced into pieces and run in various directions, and that's the intro. So for our segments, Hex in the City, which is clearly a play on word on Sex in the City, where the Simpsons are in their own little Italy of Springfield, and they come across a fortune teller, a gypsy, and Homer makes the balls up of everything as usual, floods her whole place, and then she places a hex on Homer, a curse where everyone around him will die, and after eventually being, not die, but a curse of bad luck would follow, and Marge gets all super hairy. Lisa, she turns into a horse very gradually, and Bart, he gets a long neck from being strangled. And of course they try and unlift the curse with a leprechaun, which they eventually do capture. And then then next thing the leprechaun and the gypsy get married, and we have a little Kang and Kudos in the wedding crowd, where Kudos doesn't know anyone. And we even get a hilarious death from Lenny and Carl and Moe. Then the second one, Homer Rex, or is it Homer Hacks or something, which is a parody of 2001 A Space Odyssey, only the house gets upgraded into like the spaceship from that movie after some salesman robots sell them that, and they get an artificial intelligence voiced by Pierce Brosnan, and it's Pierce Brosnan in that one. And eventually he tries to kill Homer but fails, and then they destroy, they break him, but then they give the whole artificial thing to Patty and Selma, and he can't bear them, and even they take his self-destruct button. Then the third and final segment is Whiz Kids, which is a parody of Harry Potter, where they're having a magic recital show, and Bart sabotages Lisa's because she's so good at it, and then eventually Bart sees that he's done wrong and kills Mr. Burns, who's meant to be the Lord Voldemort, by stabbing him in the shin. And that's pretty much the segments there. We get a whole credit roll with the leprechaun, Pierce Brosnan, and the mutant frog thing that Bart makes in the Harry Potter Whiz Kids segment. And yeah, so let's get to my likes and dislikes. What did I like about this one? Well, I like that Homer was still making a tit of himself as always and was just funny in it. I actually think, is that the real Pierce Brosnan? If not, it's a really good voice impressionist. I didn't really look into that. But yeah, I liked some of the comedic stuff from, like the funny deaths from Lenny and Carl and Moe, and how Homer was oblivious to it all. That's one of the best segments for me, Hex in the City. I did like the 2001 Space Odyssey theme parody of the second segment, which was quite fun to watch, when he turns evil. And then the third segment was a whole Harry Potter parody. Even though I don't really follow Harry Potter, I do know of it and what it was and that. And yeah, it was a funny one, but not too brilliant. So all in all, this one isn't too brilliant. I mean, it's okay, just not my kind of thing. I mean, the strongest segment for me was Hex in the City, and yeah, I didn't really think much to the other two. They didn't feel Halloween-y. In fact, a lot of this didn't really have the whole aspect of Halloween, you know. I mean, only the intro did, but none of the segments referenced Halloween or around Halloween, but it was the Halloween special. So, my ratings, I'll give this, I thought it was entertaining enough. I'll give it 3 donuts out of 5. 3 donuts out of 5 for Treehouse of Horror 12, or Halloween Special 12. So, that's your lot for today. Have you seen this one? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and to share with your friends. And yeah, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already and hit the notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow. So until next time, don't have nightmares.